Okay, so this isn't really a question, but I'm going to read it. And for the people that are coming on, start getting your questions compiled in the Q&A because we're questionless today. Normally we have a bunch today. It's a little bit light. I already sent a letter to the status correction to blah, 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 and revoked my election to pay taxes and to the two IRS agencies back in 2021. Then in spring 2022, we bought a house in Florida as a vacation rental. They required me to fill out a W-9. I signed my name via electronic submission, but added my status as an American national and not a U.S. citizen after my signature. I figured that a dumb computer would not even notice. They did not offer me the W-8BEN, so I need to undo that document. Per a name, I am a state national. Everyone has their own vocabulary and definitions. It is so hard to know what is right, even when everyone says that the other guy is wrong and we are correct. So I've been reading and studying for 2 years, and I've spent a lot of money trying to figure this out, just trying to stay out of trouble. Well, so this isn't to poo-poo anybody else's processes, but if you couldn't find American national or national or state national or national of the United States anywhere on the Declaration of Independence, but you could find it in United States Code under 8 USC 1101 A21 and A22. You can't find state national, which is A21, 8 USC 1101 A21. That is national, which is a person that owes allegiance to a state. So when you go to Cornell law, for example, which is taking that word national and defining it from public law, you will notice that when you click on the word state, that you will not find the 50 several states of the union. They've created the word national to be synonymous and under the jurisdiction of the United States. And they fake people out with creating a code that says a person that owes allegiance to a state being one of the territories, District of Columbia, Guam, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. Hence, anybody making a claim to be an American national is double-minded. Anybody making a claim to being a state national is double-minded. Anybody making a claim to being a national is singular-minded, but going 100% in their direction. Anybody making a claim to being a national of the United States is for sure singularly minded, going towards the benefit of the United States, meaning you are synonymous with a United States citizen. The question that I have is, why do we have to use the word national? It is nowhere in any of the founders' documents. State of the Union citizen. That is a body of people, not only in their law, but in the Declaration. It's people being self-governed. Marbury versus Madison, the power of the sovereignty of the king passed to the state being the people, not a region, not a corporation. The people are the government. So the second that we go and borrow terms and terminology and code and make allegiance to being that, guess what? That's what they're going to take. That is what you're saying you are. You're giving allegiance to their code, to the United States, and therefore you are under their jurisdiction. Hence, people following them, people with doing these affidavits are getting these people nowhere. And many of these people are getting in trouble, and they always call us. We don't get people in trouble at all, ever. And all we're doing is relying on the 70 or 80 Supreme Court rulings, which none of them say state national. None of them say American national. None of them say national of the United States. They are all in reference to state citizens, state of the union citizens, one of those two. Hence, Would you rather be a state citizen than a national, which is a code they created to pull people into the jurisdiction by making a mistake and in making a stupid oath on the DS-11, which is improper and wrong and immoral, stating I am a US citizen or national of the United States. That is improper and immoral for a country full of potential Americans, hence State of the Union citizens. So I respectfully to all those people out there teaching this, they don't have a clue. I'm sorry.